Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Want to reach out to y'all, man. Post a video just to give y'all a little bit of some type of informative information, at least from experience myself. I just posted up my weekly recap. You can go check that short out. Probably go to my page and check that short out, or even go to my TikTok. Same name for the TikTok, 414 Note NOKE. And yeah, I'm gonna start off this one and just let y'all know, like I said, I watch people videos. There's some good videos, and there's some people that, I guess they want to leave gig gaps, or they have left gig gaps. Some people, they not making the money that they, set out to make for their weekly goal. And like I said, I was gonna start off with addressing some of that stuff and just giving out, as much information that I could do to help. I'm just a light, a vessel, trying to spread this to my peoples or whatever. I'm not no gatekeeper or whatever. Obviously, it's enough bread on the table for us all to eat. So again, like, subscribe, So let's go ahead and get into that. As far as leaving gig gaps, the number one gig gap I would not mess with that I did leave for myself is Instacart. That's a big no-go. I don't like Instacart. I was with them for probably like a year, or at least like 10 months or something like that, and it just wasn't hitting. Like, far as the money and time, it just didn't add up. I didn't want to go in and tell them a little bit more to help them out, because I'm not getting paid to help them out, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to go into saying, hey, this is a problem, so they fix those problems, and I'm not getting no cut. Maybe that sounds selfish, who knows? But, for y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know. So y'all, hey, you go do it, If you don't, then you don't, or whatever. But for one, they don't count all the miles, okay? The miles that they show is only one way. The pay, it's questionable, because the tips is you get paid a base amount, or I can't say base amount, but you get a paid, two amounts. You get paid what you guaranteed, and then you get paid for tips. So with the tips, the customer can be like, hey, I'm gonna give you $10 for tips, and then they can go cancel that $10 worth of tips. It didn't happen to me, but it's definitely an option, and they give you the heads up that this can happen, or whatever the case may be. So that was one of my main reasons why it just wasn't mathing. Like, the miles and the money, it just wasn't adding up. Like, it wasn't worth my time to do Instacart, or to even keep it on my phone as an app, as a, some people want to multitask or whatever. Like, it wasn't worth the time. Right now, I'm in Amazon Flex, and I'm on DoorDash, and I'm on a waiting list for Walmart Spark. I don't know nothing too much about Walmart Spark. I haven't really watched nobody videos on giving no information on Walmart Spark, but I'm interested in finding out more about it or whatever. So when I do get accepted, I definitely will be adding them into the mix and giving y'all heads up and information that I can give y'all. As far as Amazon Flex, Amazon Flex is questionable, because they send you these blocks. Let's say like a 3-hour block, 3.5-hour block, 4-hour block, and that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's different in other cities or whatever the case may be. And that's another thing. It's all about location. Like, I can't stress that enough. It's all about your location when it comes to these apps and making money. Like, you can't knock the app, it's about the location. If you in a big city or something like that, you may have to go to different zones to make your bread. Like, you may not want to go to them zones or whatever, but you may have to go to them other zones to make money or whatever. But back to Amazon, they pay and they cheap. I'm guessing more around holidays they pay a little bit more, but they, let's say a 3-hour block for $51, $53, You know, they try to shoot these low balls, and they'll randomly shoot you, and then if you take these and accept these blocks, they'll randomly send you to an area. You know, that may be just your gas money. Like, you might have to drive a 30-minute drive away before you start packaging or start delivering packages. You may have to drive an hour away. You know what I mean? But all of this is out of your expense for the gas and time and stuff like that. But you accept a block for less, like I said, like $50, $51, $53, $59. To me, that's not acceptable. I wouldn't even do that because I know I can make more on another app. You know what I mean? Like, especially if it's in that time to where it's, you know, it's beneficial for another app. You know what I mean? Like, I would not accept a block during a certain time period, especially if it's not something that I can make on another app with less mileage on my vehicle. Or yeah, I just wouldn't accept those things. So normally how I work that thing is, it has to be at least like 90 or better. Like, it has to be at least 90 or better, and it all depends on how many hours the block is. If it's, you know what I mean, like, it has to, the math has to be mathing. You know what I mean? Because like I said, you have to count for the distance to where you have to even go start deliveries at. Like I said, it could be 30 minutes, it could be 40 minutes away, it could be an hour away. Like, who knows? And then on top of that, what if you have a package that you got to return? You have to go all the way back to the hub to go to return this package. So that may make that whole drive, you drove like an hour to one place, and then don't forget, you may not know if you're not on there, but you might have to go to different little cities or whatever that may stretch that distance away from that hub. So like my last Amazon Flex delivery, I had one package that wasn't marked onto my thing. It said I was done, but I still had one in the thing. It was like, for me to return it, it would have been like an hour away. But if I just said, hey, and go deliver the package anyway, that would have been 30 minutes. You know what I mean? So what did I do? Obviously, I still delivered the package. I called them like, hey, can I still deliver this package? I don't want to drive a whole hour away, then still gotta drive 20 minutes to my house. Like, it's not adding up, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, Amazon Flex is cool. I wouldn't say that's the best app out there, as far as gig apping, but you definitely can make some bread with it, especially around the holiday times and stuff like that. You definitely can break some bread. If they have morning shifts or something like that, hey, shoot for it. Like I said, it's all about location. Location. All of these gig apps is built on locations. Now, this week, I got a smile on my face. Yes, I do. Because DoorDash. Yes, we're going to get straight to DoorDash, or whatever the case may be. It's a lot of chatter about the ups and downs about DoorDash, but if you learn how to work DoorDash, you will be so happy with DoorDashing. I guarantee it. This week, my formula that, you know, because I like to, I'm a perfectionist or whatever. I understand that you can't be perfect, but you could be perfect at doing stuff. And, you know, I just been studying and reading and doing research on how to maximize these profits. And, you know, the method that I tried this week, it really worked out for me. It panned out really, really good. And I'm going to share that method with y'all. You know what I mean? Don't forget to like, subscribe for more information, because this is obviously, in order for this thing to build, you got to be consistent. So trust me, there's going to be more information coming. But DoorDash, again, I can't say this enough. Location. Okay, it gotta be your location. All right. Again, if you are in a zone or trying to stick around your house or your neighborhood and you not getting what you getting, I'm giving you the heads up. It's about the location. I was just in a bigger city, and I could have made bigger bucks, but it also came with cheaper ass people. more cheap people. You know what I mean? More fluent for, even as a platinum driver, a platinum dasher, you still will have $2, $3 popping up on your screen. Like, what the F is this? Like, who the heck is for to deliver anything? I don't care if it is just a mile away. Like, who doing DoorDash for $2, $3? Like, that like, it's a slap in the face. And then you hit the decline and you see your rate go down, which I don't think that that's fair on DoorDash part. Like they need to fix that thing or whatever. Like, come on, like, that's petty as ever. Like, you want to send somebody, especially a platinum dasher, something so low, and then when we decline, we take a hit up on our acceptance rate or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't like that at all about DoorDash. But, you know, like I said, location. So this is what I did this week again. Go check my short out or whatever. I'm not gonna post any of the screenshots on how much I made in the time frames and how much time that I really spent doing things or whatever. And matter of fact, I probably attach it's one more day of this week, so tomorrow I'll probably attach what I really made for the whole complete week of DoorDash. Today is my last day, like, a DoorDash, because Saturday is my rest day or whatever. And I start my week off on Sunday. That's my first day of the week. But for DoorDash, that's the last day of the week, the 7th day. But for me, again, Saturdays is my 7th day, my rest day, to where I don't do no DoorDash and I don't do nothing. I chill with the fam, you know, break bread with the fam. Obviously, it's school time, so we definitely want to. That's another thing. Take notes to this, especially if you're trying to make some extra money to get your kids together for school, okay? Because I'm on the same thing. I got kids and they, need, okay? So, if you're able to come out in the morning, don't deliver by offer. I'm going to say it again. Don't deliver by offer in the mornings. Stop right there. Stop. Don't deliver by offers in the morning. Okay? Deliver by time. Trust me, you will thank me later. Okay? You will thank me later. Don't accept offers in the morning. Okay? Breakfast time, don't do by offers. Again, you can go check my shorts out. And like I said, tomorrow, Sunday, for me or whatever, I don't know when you may see this video or whatever, but obviously it'll be the video after this or whatever. It'll be a shorter video, but you'll see, you know, basically how much I made in a week or whatever, compared to all of my other weeks or whatever. And you know, just learn your times or whatever. You know, maybe I should have said that first. Learn your time, like, learn your peak times. Don't just sit up on there waiting on the actors to show you the peak times. Like, do some research. If you got a Google Gemini, freaking Microsoft Copilot, ChatGPT, Prosperity, whatever you gotta do, like, do some research. Ask them to help you know your peak times and hot zones and stuff like that. Like, hell, you know what I mean? Use them as assistants or whatever the case may be if you have to. Learn your peak times in your location. If you're going to decide to work a certain zone and you don't want to go to a different zone, learn those times. Like, learn those times. You have to learn those times or whatever the case may be. Like, don't just go out there because the app is telling you, oh, it pop up with a notification telling you, hey, it's busy in your city. Get out there if you want to make some money. Whatever the hell is going to pop up and say, okay? Like, do your due diligence and go figure it out. What is the peak times, the restaurant areas or whatever, the snakes or whatever. No, figure that out. Again, when you do by offer, it's going to help you build up your acceptance rate. If you're not a platinum dasher right now, you want to be a platinum dasher, because when you go check out my shorts, you're going to see why I say you want to be a platinum dasher, because once you hit that platinum dasher, is way more money involved. You can make money throughout the app or whatever. Yeah, as a silver, you get hot pen. No, you want to be a platinum dasher. Trust me, like, it is so much rewarding. It's gonna make it way more sweeter. You seen that smile that I had. Become a platinum dasher. Work them by time, not offer in the mornings for breakfast time. Okay. Like I said, do your research. Figure out the times, yo city or zone peak times. You know what I mean? Like the lunchtime, the dinner time, and breakfast times. Like, you want to learn, even though it's really not no busy time in the breakfast time, maybe like Thursday, Friday, it may be a little bit more busier in the morning, but still, don't do buy offer in the mornings. I'm asking you, please, just trust me. This is from experience, okay? Do not do by time in the mornings. Even with the dinner time, you know what I mean? Like, if you apply this method that I'm showing you, you don't even have to do buy offer at dinner time. Like they say, dinner time is hot, but it's more people off of work and more cheap ass people off of work that don't want to tip. Okay, so for breakfast, if you decide to come out 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, before lunch rush start, do by time. Okay, at least you're getting paid for your time. Now you could drive. You ain't got to worry about driving fast. You could take your time. You could do the actual speed limit. If the speed limit is 25, you could do 25, because you're getting paid by time. You know what I mean? Dinner time, you want to do by time, because like I said, it's busy, but that's where you're gonna break your bread off. And like I said, it's cheap ass people is off at dinner time who don't want to tip. Okay, but at least this way you able to get paid for your time. Probably have to wait at the restaurant. It may say that the order may not be ready until 8:44. You may get there at like 8:30, 8:34. You still sitting there. You can sit there until that time and be getting paid for it, instead of you sitting up there waiting and you like, man, I could have accepted it. I could cancel this, and you know what I mean, keep it moving and go to the next order. You could slow down, have more patience, and be thinking in your head, hey, I'm getting paid for my time. You know what I mean? So, and you still getting your tips. So, buy offer lunchtime. Become a platinum dasher. Please. Don't knock it till you try it. Okay? Become a platinum dasher. Like I said, go check my short out and you will see it is way more money involved when you become a platinum dasher. Like, you're getting incredible offers. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting incredible offers, stuff that's going to keep you motivated to keep going to work. You know what I mean? And you're going to love what you do. Like, you're not going to be resentful and just be looking like, damn, like, I don't really want to do this. Like, no, you're going to want to do this. You're going to want to do this. Today my rest day and I still want to go out, but I'm not. Because obviously I need to rest. I need to do my exercises. And y'all, especially if you be doing 8 hours sitting in the car and stuff like that, like, get y'all some exercise time in. Like, have y'all a rest day. You know, do some stretching, go for a walk. You know, get y'all some prayer time in. You know, don't forget to thank the Lord. Like, don't forget to involve God into this. Thank Him for the opportunity. Thank Him for waking you up today to be able to have a car, be a vessel, and be a light to people. You know what I mean? Like, appreciate life. Appreciate this time or whatever. And that's really just my message for right now. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's what I'm gonna do today. My 7th day. I'm gonna pray, rest, get me some exercise in. It's raining right now. Hopefully it stop raining later or sometime throughout the day. I don't think it's supposed to rain all day. Go for a walk. you know, cook for the fam, and just chill, you know what I mean? Hop up on the game, and just, you know, just enjoy the day, enjoy my time, and, you know, get my thoughts together, plan out for my week, and, go from there. But like I said, I want y'all to like, I want y'all to subscribe. You can go check me out up on TikTok. My shorts definitely go on TikTok first or whatever, or, you know, a lot of my stuff go up on TikTok first. So again, my name is 414 Note, or you can call me Malcolm. And yeah, like I said, I'm just here trying to give y'all information and give y'all, you know, a peace of mind, and let y'all know, like, it's money to be made up in this. Especially if you riding around and you seeing that they opening up new restaurants in your town. Like, just be patient. But again, follow my method. I'm gonna say it one more time. Morning time, if you're able to come out, do by time. Do your research and figure out your times on when stuff get busy. Dinner time, do by time. Do not do by offer. Hey, don't shoot the messenger, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. So, again, I just wanted to reach out to y'all today. Peace, love, and enjoy y'all day.